BrigadeCon was last week, and I wanted to shoot a little reflection video or debrief video about BrigadeCon. John Large from the Red Dice Diary um, have made a video about things he have learned about BrigadeCon, so I've decided to hop in this wagon. So 5 things I have learned from BrigadeCon. The first thing I learned is that 24 hours for one con is not enough. I may have suggested at some point to the BrigadeCon organizer. I may have suggested, but um, on the technical side and how uh, it was run, somebody somebody would have died if if we asked for if we had demand for 48 hours because there was this I don't know where this came from, this idea that the convention didn't have to have dead air. This notion that at each and every single minute of the day, it there has to be there has to be something happening in the con. So I don't know where this is coming from. I don't personally. I don't mind people taking a break to go eat some lunch and stuff. But definitely next year, um, I would be comfortable asking my family to leave the house for a whole weekend and just run some games, uh, more than one games, in, spread on 2 days. So traditionally in Meat Space, the conventions are 2 or 3 days long. So to have one intense day um, maybe was not the right format, at least for me. Uh, I was just starting to have fun, and the Brigade Con was over, and I didn't had time to watch a whole lot of panels and such. So because I was doing other stuff to prep my game, to get my energy back, um, I was kind of laughing when I saw a video, the technical difficulty video, and I saw John uh, super zen and not moving and already burnt out. That was so. This is the second thing I learned about BrigadeCon is that my instincts were correct, meaning that I managed my fatigue very carefully, and I was not. I was tired at the end of the day, but I wasn't. The next morning, I was feeling great. I was not destroyed by this con, so I had great energy through and through, and so my instinct was correct on that level. I took some breaks. I ate properly and I hydrate properly. Um, my only achievement in my game would have been to maybe not have taken a single bathroom break during my game, but that's another story. The trick is to go before, maybe. um, my game lasted exactly 4 hours, maybe some minute over the limit. So I'm pretty pleased with that game. running exactly into that 4-hour slots. And also, I think my PC's abilities were spot on. They needed to do some stuff in the game, and it did properly. So yeah, my second things is that my instinct were right. So next year I just have to follow my instincts and just to use the noggin and, and not throw myself in it. Drinking 8 coffees, and this is not the way to go. As any other activities, other physical activities, I think we should treat a virtual convention the same way we treat a trek in the forest or some other activity. We should eat nuts and chocolate and drink maybe a coffee here and there, but not pump up a lot of Red Bulls or Monsters or shit like that. It's really bad for your system. So uh, water, little coffee here and there, nuts, fruits, chocolate. Take breaks, and everything should be fine. A third third things I've learned is that the quality, oh yeah, the quality of players among the brigadiers is not there. It's there. It's high. It's very high. We have a good quality of gamer in this community. Uh, I've played in one game, the Pork Chop Express, the Wings of Freedom, was a grand success. You can check out the game at Runeslinger's channel, and I've ran a game of GURPS set in the exquisite RPG super setting. So every player I've played with are just excellent. So if you were having hesitation to play with people here, from what I've experienced, people are just great. I may have spotted a couple of okay player in some other games, but it's fine. It's fine. Everyone have their style. So kudos to all, and my personal impression on this is that the quality is really there. If you are looking for people to play with, this community is great for that. Everyone is knowledgeable, and I was prepared in my game to do explanation on how GURPS deal with stuff. I was prepared to go on a teaching mode, but after a couple of minutes, the game went flying like a rocket in the sky, and the guys were just playing. We're just getting involved in the stories. It's really fun. Number 4 things I have learned from BrigadeCon. GURPS totally rock for online gaming. I mean, 3 die 6 under a skill, bam, you're done. And all the mechanic and the little duck legs under the water, do by the work done by the GM. When you know the game, it's flawless. It was fun. This game, I should run this game at every BrigadeCon. Just because of options, and you don't have to go full into tactical mode, and you can go theater of the mind easily. And everything is in plain English, so yeah, this game rock. So I learned that it rock more. And the last thing I've put on my list of things I've learned from BrigadeCon is that chats before the game or in between events are very important. In a real con, you are just hanging in the corridors or you're hanging around the convention and you can have this feeling of community just by being there and just have a chat with a stranger. So chat should be a bigger part maybe of the convention. I'm more of a libertarian, but uh, um, I've having organized panel and always have a meaning behind a reason behind every single event. Uh, uh, Maybe not necessary all the time. Maybe we should just have we could have chat just for the reason of chatting and just for fun. GM Jews have a reputation for being the Lord of the Ring of chat, super long ass day long chat. But in a convention, maybe we could think about a system for people to just. But maybe next year with the chat, with the online chat, people could just flag their intention to just chat and hop on a hangout to chat and maybe record the whole thing for other people to join in. So yeah, chat was important for me. Um, just before my own game, just to have a first contact with the players and connect with them, help a lot with the stress, the performance stress you have before performing as a GM. So also it helped with my language barrier because just by my accent, you know that I'm not English, an English native. So just speak a little bit in English before the performance helped me a lot. Shifting this gear in my head or just warmed up. Uh, I've rewatched myself. I rewatched my game and I did some small errors of attention and sometimes I was looking for my words. Um, this language barrier sometimes is my enemy, but I didn't mind. The game was more important than that and that handicap, as you can see. So yeah, this is things I have learned from BrigadeCon. So thanks for watching. I hope I hope to see you there at BrigadeCon next year. There will be games all around. If the convention runs for 2 days, I will try to have another game running. Maybe not GURPS, maybe some other games that people. There was a lot of D&D 5, but and it's the new shiny, so maybe next year we'll have more diversity of games. So thanks for watching and see you at BrigadeCon 2015.